Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, back to with us. We are from group 1. Now let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Gojia Zikra and my member group is Aishi Shafitri and Aulia Fauzi. Okay, now we will talking about the assignment. So, what is the assignment? First is concept of assignment. In the context of language assessment, an assignment is a form of assessment that required to complete the task designed to measure authentic and content use language ability. Okay, this is the assessment may include first writing tasks like report or summarize, or second is speak task or presentation recorded or speech, and three interrogate as a reading writing task. Okay, four project based assignment, and five portfolio task. That is the concept of assignment. Okay, next is purpose of assignment. First, the purpose of assignment is to measure authentic language to performance beyond multiple choice tasks. For the second is to allow students to demonstrate performance-based skill. And the third is to promote higher order thinking skills or HIOTS. And the last is to strengthen the link between instruction and assignment, making learning more meaningful. Okay, now we'll explain about characteristic of assignment. Okay, the characteristic of assignment is first authenticity. So it reflect the real life language use. Okay, for the second interrogative, involve multiple language skills, and the third performance based focus on language use in content. Okay, the last is clear criteria, assignment using objective rubric. So that's all can I explain about the assessment. Okay, the next material will be explained by IC Safitri. To IC Safitri, our pleasure.
Thank you to moderator. I am IC Shafitri, NPM 32. I wanna explain about types of assignment. And there are 4 types of assignment. For the first is formative assignment. These tasks help the teacher monitor students' progress during the learning process. They show how well students are understanding the material step by step. And the second is summative assignment. These assignments are used at the end of a learning unit to evaluate student final achievement. They measure overall mastery of the content. And the third is process-based assignment. This focus on the learning process. Here, teachers pay attention to how students work, develop ideas, and approach the task, not just the final outcomes. And the last is product-based assignment. This assignment evaluate the final result or product. Example include projects, report, or presentation that demonstrate student understanding. Okay, next material is advantages and disadvantages of assignment. First, let's talk about advantages of assignment. For the first is assignment are authentic, meaning they represent real language use or real skill needed in daily life. The second is they promote critical thinking because students need to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate information. And the third is assignment encourage learning autonomy, helping students manage their own research, time, and responsibilities. And the fourth is they effectively measure productive skills, especially speaking and writing. And the fifth is assignments promote creativity, especially when they are project-based. Okay, next, disadvantages. Assignment also have some disadvantages. The first one is there can be subjectivity in grading, especially if the rubric is unclear. And the second one is assignment are time consuming to evaluate, which can be challenging for teachers. And the third is there is a risk of plagiarism, meaning students may copy work from others or online sources. And the fourth is there is wide performance variation among students depending on their resources and learning background. And the fifth is assignments are limited for measuring certain skills quickly, especially skills that require immediate observation. Okay, that's our material from me, and back to moderator. Thank you.
Next material will be explained by Aulia Fauzi.
Okay, thank you, the moderator. The next material will be explained by me. The material instruments and rubric for assessment. Definition of assessment instrument. Assessment instruments are tools used to measure student performance on a given task. They must be reliable, valid, and aligned with learning outcomes. Common instrument includes number one, rubric. Rubric is provides detailed criteria for evaluating different components of a task. It helps ensure consistent scoring and given student clear expectation about what is required for its performance level. Number two, checklist. A checklist lists specific item or behavior that must be present in student work. The teacher simply checks whether each item is completed or not. It is useful for assessing simple observable elements. Number three, rating scales. Rating scales measure the degree to which a student demonstrates a skill or meets criterion. For example, performance might be related from 1, 3, 4, 5, or from poor to excellent. It helps capture the quality of student performance. Number 4, analytic scoring procedures. Analytic scoring breaks the assessment into several components. Each component is scored separately. It provides detailed feedback and identifies specific strength and weakness. The last, holistic scoring procedure. Holistic scoring evaluates the overall quality of a student work as a single score. Instead of scoring each component separately, the teacher judges the total performance is faster and useful for learn group. The next slide, instrument and rubric for assessment. Number B, rubrics. A rubric is an assessment guide containing criteria and levels of achievement. Types of rubric. Number 1, holistic rubric. Evaluates overall performance in one score. Suitable for speaking fluency, overall writing impression. Number 2, analytic rubric. Recommended in language assessment. Evaluates several aspects separately. Writing aspect might include contents, organization, vocabulary, grammar, and mechanics. Number 3, text-specific rubric. Designed specifically for a particular assessment. These are developed for one particular assessment to task. Criteria are tailored to the exact requirement of the activity. Useful when the tasks have unique feature that general rubric cannot capture. The last material, The conclusion. Assessment are an important part of language assessment because they measure language use in meaningful contexts. They allow students to show assessment. They allow students to show their skills, thinking ability, and creativity. Although assessment have challenges such as scoring, consistency, and time demands, Rubric help ensure fairness and accuracy. Overall assessments are effective when they match learning goals and use well-designed assessment criteria. Okay, back to moderator.
That's all for our group 1. Thank you very much for your attention and participation for our video. Thank you, see you in the next session and have a nice day. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.